you celebrating Rosh Chodesh Adar Aleph. I'm here with Margalit Friedman of Margalit Tours.
Hi.
I am my own private tour guide today. Margalit is the high energy tour operator, and we're here. Guess where we are? Right here at the, what do we say? The home of the scrolls. The home of the scrolls.
Except one.
Yeah, trivia question. Comment below. Which scroll is not buried here? Was not found here.
Right.
All right, guys, we really want you to join in the live. We are here at the Qumran National Park on this stunning, beautiful day, and we want you guys to join the conversation. Margalit, could you tell us a little bit about what is so unique and so special about that we have the opportunity to be here on Rosh Chodesh?
Okay, first of all, Misha. We're really happy, joy, and happiness. Look, you asked what scroll wasn't found here. I'll tell you.
Wait, did anybody find the answer? Which scroll? Where's our friend Eliyahu? Are you hearing us perfectly now? Is anyone, who's here? I see someone's on. Anyone know which scroll was not found here?
And do you hear us?
And do you hear us? Okay.
Okay.
And more importantly, where are you guys listening from? Comment below. We want to hear where you are listening from. Okay.
Okay. So actually, all of the scrolls, all of the 4 books of the Tanakh, 23 of them were found here, except the book of Esther.
Ooh, 23. So maybe we should have come here like for Sukkot. No. We'll come
Any
back
other
to talk
holiday.
about Kohelet.
No, actually. What's really, really cool, the Esther and Mordechai would have just dreamt of sitting here with us in the land of Judah, the Judean desert right behind us, Dead Sea right in front of us. I mean, they would have dreamt of coming and living here. But as you know, their story happened in Persia.
Which direction's Persia?
Persia would be straight ahead eastward from here.
Over there.
Straight line. Let's just go. And look, 1947, the UN decides on the partition plan in America, as you know, like success. And over here that day, or a few days before, a shepherd boy, Bedouin boy, goes into a cave following his goat and starts throwing little rocks. And here's like these.
There's rocks everywhere here,
rocks
so I
here.
understand why he's throwing rocks. My kid would definitely be throwing rocks.
Yeah, kaplunk, and suddenly he hears a nice bing. And he goes to see what made that different sound. He sees a large jug covered with a Hershey Kiss jar.
That's in the Israel Museum.
That's like the Israel Museum has the white.
Have you guys seen
Yeah.
the display of Dead Sea Scrolls in the Israel Museum?
And
Hershey Kiss. Comment below with a Hershey Kiss.
Great. And he opens it up and he finds scrolls written in Hebrew.
Oh, in Hebrew here on Jordanian. Or this is not a political talk show.
No, this was not supposed to be part of the state of Israel. This was supposed to be part of
when he
the
founded
Arab
it,
state.
right?
Yeah.
And now we have Hebrew. What is Hebrew doing
Okay,
here?
so
That's for other people to chat about. We're here just for high energy on Chodesh Adar.
So from here, the scrolls make their way to Bethlehem. Word comes out that Hebrew scrolls were found. Yigael Yadin's father, the guy who dug up Masada, his father,
and Yigael Yadin.
And Yigael Yadin Street in
Modi'in.
Yeah.
He is famous in this story.
Oh, yes. So his father, Professor Sukenik, Hebrew University, hears about this and says, I'm going to go get those scrolls from Bethlehem. His son, Yigael Yadin, who was a commander then in the pre-Israel army, Palach Haganah, says, Dad, you ain't going there. It's dangerous. His dad did not listen to him. Bought the first 4 scrolls.
Kids don't listen to your parents. Professor Yigael Yadin says, don't listen. When it's very dangerous, go, because we need the scrolls.
That's enough for
Margarita.
Please. No bad messages here. And right after the War of Independence, this area is under Jordanian control for 19 years. Israel does not have access to this area. The scrolls that are found, the dig of Qumran that is dug, all the finds are taken to Jerusalem, what's called Eastern Jerusalem, to the Rockefeller Museum, and that's where they sit. There are experts from all over the world, except Israeli Jews, of course, and it's a little bit of an, how do you say, oxymoron?
Oxymoron, right?
Right? In any case, after the 6-day war, this place opens up to us. Until today, we continue digging, and even not long ago, they found fragments of scrolls from the area, but I won't tell you where. Don't get any ideas.
I'm going. I'm following Yigal Yadin's lead and going off. I should go.
So you'll have it seriously.
Oh, there's no lights here. You can't go in secret.
The story of Qumran, when I started learning archaeology, one of my professors, Ami Mazah, one of his first things he said was, nothing changes more than the past.
Ooh, I like that. Nothing changes more than the past. That's not bad. That's good. I like that one.
So the story here is an ongoing story. There are people sitting today. First of all, you could see all the scrolls online today.
Margalit,
wait,
online.
Just a second. It will not help you understand what this is all about. You could read online the sources, but to really get the feel of people who left Jerusalem, chose to live here in very harsh conditions in the desert. You saw some mikvahs before. They kept a very high level of purity. They lived a little bit like kibbutz life, right? They put all of their efforts into worshiping Hashem the right way, in their opinion. And they even have a whole set of rules of how to act here. They ate common meals together. Actually, you'll love this, and all parents will. Youngsters were not allowed to speak before their elders. Guys, like that.
Oh, that's a good message. That's right there.
And
water.
Yes,
very thirsty up here.
And they actually really lived isolated from the surroundings. Some scholars say that these are the Essayans, Isiyim in Hebrew. Others have different ideas. But what's interesting, they did find here inkwells, tables for the scholars to actually copy and write the scrolls. And there are a few options of why these scrolls were hidden in the caves. Are we talking about Gniza?
Yeah.
Are we talking about a library, a local library, or maybe a library brought from Jerusalem? Maybe not even an Essene library, maybe the Library of Jerusalem, maybe before the war against the Romans, it was brought here to be hidden. Questions galore.
Maybe somebody out there wants to spend their whole life researching that.
Yeah,
question.
there are a lot. Actually,
there's a department on this.
There are many, many scholars, many researchers sitting and studying from all directions. The connections with the rest of Tanakh. They found the whole book of Yeshayahu here, Isaiah, the whole book.
Could you tell us about what's your
so,
thoughts about why not the Book of Esther? You know what, Margalit?
Yes,
people are going to have to follow High Energy Mom. Go right now. Stay here, but go right now and follow High Energy Mom and follow Margalit Torres to find the answer. But Margalit, listen, let's talk a little bit about what we're doing here.
So actually, we're here on Qumran is part of a day that we arranged here.
We're here, and I'll just step in there with answer my own question. Is that people ask, what do I do? People have been to the Qumran. Right? I know people have been here, but there's so much. Today, just on the way here, Margalit, and people that I talk to, we're here beta testing all these ideas what to do off-road for you. Because you've been to the on-road places. You don't want to come to a place with thousands of tourists, although I like them. So, Margalit and I are beta testing ideas for you to do over this season. And what are some of the ideas that we did already even today?
Okay. So first of all, staying with the Purim theme, we went to learn about the royal blue with Baruch at Ptil Tchelet. They're going to have a new visitor center soon.
Yes. So have you guys been there? Thumbs up. Ptil Tchelet. Have you guys been there with your families? We were there this morning.
So they're renewing it,
and there'll be news.
Yeah.
He said, he said in a few months they're building a visitor center. So if you guys are planning a trip for the summer, that already would be
worth going again. Yeah.
There. And that was a great time this morning. I'm so interested.
Right. The glamping was crazy beautiful.
Fabulous.
David showed us around, and
it's called again. What's it again? Desert Camping Israel. I'm going to have all the information up on the website, and we'll have it up here so you guys can follow Desert Camping Israel. And it was like such a fabulous place. How long has he been open?
just a few short years, and it's growing all ecological, which totally fits into also what we found here. The people who want to be isolated from Jerusalem, from the big city, come to the desert. They're looking
and only an
for,
hour.
Yeah,
an hour away.
So it's really not far.
I couldn't believe it was. She's like, Margarita's like, we're here already, and I'm like, it's not so far. And it was like this, you know, with the tents set up, and some are smaller tents and bigger tents. You just bring your toothbrush. He may even give you that.
Maybe. Okay.
Okay. Back to this.
Let's continue. Back
to
this.
We forgot discount this week only. Davidson has said that if you say the code "Go with Yo," he will give you 10% off of if you book now for the Shepherd's tent, and that sleeps up to 25. It's heated. It's awesome. So this week you have to book. You can book for next Sukkot, but this week. Okay, Margarita, what else?
Okay, let's continue. I want to talk about the scrolls a second and what we keep learning. So you could come here. You've been here maybe 20 years ago. Not much has changed with the desert, except the Dead Sea is dying and disappearing. That's a different story.
That's for tomorrow.
but even here, research is going on. So let's say one of the things I could tell you about the scrolls, they're written on what? Parchment, made out of animals. Nowadays, you could DNA the scrolls and see not only what type of animals, which they were able to do before, and how old the animals were when, you know, they were slaughtered and used, their skin was being used. You could also know if some scrolls were written from the same animal or the same family of animals, and you have much more knowledge. I'm just talking about the material itself, which is, okay, that's something that if you come here, most probably the movie, you'll see the movie, you'll get the background, but you really need the back.
For people like me, you need to go with somebody because the little movie is not going to cut it. So you definitely need to go with somebody. You need Margarita in your ear. Margarita, you need to, like, you know, when you go to the museum, you have Margarita in your ear. It's definitely true.
And so that's one thing which is like quite new. And as I said, the researchers keep bringing up more ideas. We have to keep on par. Is that how you say? Like, and know what's going on. Any university that respects itself, not only in Israel, also in the world, is researching these things, and we have more and more knowledge. In Modi'in itself, we have someone who gave me such good advice and ideas, because he connects between the scrolls and the Tanakh. He tries to see connections. Other people deal with other things. There is even, you know, the secret rooms they have now that you have to go and look, or treasure hunts. There's even a scroll that was found here known as a silver scroll. Everything was parchment, basically. Silver scroll on silver, open up carefully, and you have there actually a treasure hunt. There are people that think that they can actually follow and see that tree to the left, 10 steps, and they're looking for those treasures. Really
so that's
cool
an idea that people could also do, is that they could go on a treasure hunt. Although it does say sakana, danger, no passage.
That means don't jump off cliffs here.
Oh, okay. That
means
off.
Don't come here after your soda when you're a little bit tipsy. Okay, Yocheved, another thing that's connected. The people here in ancient antiquity, actually, you asked me about the unique things of the area. So we know that they had date palms and they made the silan, sugar of antiquity. They have here all the goods of the Dead Sea, whether it's the salt, whether it's tar, different things that they in the past used. And today we also use cosmetics and different things. But one of the most unique things that this whole region is known for are the special perfumes of the area, and henna, and balsam. And there's actually a guy called Guy Ehrlich who's growing these things now. And you can go and visit and smell. And actually, he's making some soap. He made honey. Each jar costs like $100 for a little jar of honey made from those ancient plants that he had to smuggle in.
We need a discount for the honey. We need a little high energy mom go with yo discount for the honey.
After you talk to Guy Ehrlich.
I like to get up that giant mountain.
Yeah. No, not so giant.
Off-road driving today. I hope my
But it's really, it's close, so you can actually combine that and actually feel a little bit like Esther preparing for a Hashverosh or anything like that.
This is like nouveau, like we're preparing for ourselves, but we could still have a lot of perfumes and lotions and creams.
And you know what? The people here, this place was destroyed around 2,000 years ago. True? Not far from here, you could already see the date palms over there. We can't show you because we're not moving the camera. There is a kibbutz here called Kalia. Kalia also means potash in English, but it's an acronym of Kam Letria Yam Hamavet. The Dead Sea is alive again. And if this is not what we're seeing here, we've met people from Germany, from Atlanta, from Hong Kong, from China, just in the half hour that we've been here. And if this is not Israel,
take it home, Margalit. What's your bracha for Rosh Chodesh? They sat there at the party in Galus and in Galut, and they were drinking from strange wines, using our kalim, of course. So we'll discuss that a different time. But take it home, Margalit.
Okay, so actually the whole story of Purim, the end of the story is we should be back here. We should be strong over here. Esther, she was amazing. She grew as in character. She became a heroine for us. Mordechai the same, but they still were not home. And here we are. We have a chance to be at home. We have a chance
with our own perfume.
Yes,
our own
perfumes, own wines.
We saw the wine before. Yeah. Our own glamping, our own tents.
Yeah, and we're here. And I don't know if anyone's listening in from Chicago. I saw the snow over there.
Exactly.
Guys, look, summer here. So come celebrate Purim here. Celebrate any other time here.
And when you're here, even, that's the beauty about the internet and the world we live in. We're sitting here at the Qumran, and you guys are part of the experience. Follow High Energy Mom. Follow Margalit Tours.
Thank you.
Everything, tips, ideas at 10% coupon. Code is on the website. Margalit and I are going. Now we have an extra month of Adar to get ready for our ultimate guide for Purim for high energy people. And guys, I really want to hear from you. Margalit and I will be checking this live. If you have any questions or comments, we want to hear. If you didn't hear us, or if you wanted to see a different part of the Qumran, I understand that also. So everybody, have a wonderful, high energy
Chodesh Tov.
Day. And don't forget about all my friends. What's his name again? Ali. Who else went camel riding today? Margalit, thank you so much for joining us. Blessed to all of us, grateful, blessed, honored to be celebrating Rosh Chodesh here, sitting on our holy soil. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We will see you in the next round.
Bye.